Hello again, everyone. Joe from On AV and On a Vinyl here with another video. And first off, I would like to say a very heartfelt thank you for a wonderful first year. We started On a Vinyl within On AV May the 10th of 2024. Obviously, it's May the 10th plus a little bit, so it's been a full year. We had a fantastic Saturday, lots of new faces, lots of existing friends that have come in to see us before. We're back in again on Saturday, so thank you very much for that. A lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of pride has gone into On a Vinyl within On AV, and the fact that you guys come in and support us is really, really appreciated. So thank you for that. I very much appreciate it, and everyone here very much appreciates it as well. We're going to continue with the 12 Things That Don't Belong Here series. Seem to get a little bit of play off of those, and some folks come in and say that they enjoy them, which again, I very much appreciate because I do this for fun. Yeah, it's promotion, of course, obviously, for the shop, but I do this for fun. I like to do this, and the fact that a few of you take the time to watch is nice as well. Thank you so much for doing that. So, we're going to go a little heavier today. 12 things that shouldn't be in the store. The heavy edition. I was going to call it the metal edition, but I wouldn't all classify them as metal. They're close, but we'll call it the heavy edition. And where we're going to start is where it all started. I don't think arguably, I think it's fairly safe to say that Sabbath, now not this album of course, but the band Black Sabbath, Ozzy and Geezer and company, were the start of heavy metal for sure. A nice reissued copy of Master. $55. It's in very nice shape. It's on the Green Warner Brothers label for what that's worth. It is a reissue though. No originals of that one. We had that super nice original Paranoid, the UK, a while ago. That went from the Pat and Harry collection. We've got a little bit of Pat and Harry still. We've got some of the new stuff that just went out on Saturday. We've got our existing stuff. We've got lots and lots of you for you to choose from. Look, it's Lemmy. It's there you go. Okay, that's one thing that should not be here. Another one that should not be here, guys, I saw a couple of years ago down at Power Trip in California for the first time. You would have thought I would have seen Judas Priest before a couple of years ago, but I had not. They were very good. I think they're still out doing some touring, so if you are inclined, I would say go and see them. Rob sounded pretty good. The band was solid, so there you go. Screamin' for Vengeance, probably not their #1 album, but still pretty decent album. $20, a nice clean copy of Screamin' for Vengeance from the boys from Judas Priest. All right, this is going to be a twofer, because I'm going to keep it to 12, so this is going to count as one, but it's going to be 2 albums. We've got some new sealed stuff in. We got it at a great price. We've got it out there at a great price as well. We are well under the place that you should never shop, which is the online giant. And we're also underselling other box stores in town. So if you're looking for new stuff, we've got a little bit in. As I've always said, we'll order it in for you as well. But first off, we'll go with a little Pantera and Reinventing the Steel. This is the 20th anniversary 2LP deluxe edition, $49.99. Nice shape, obviously, because it's sealed. I guess I shouldn't guarantee that, but it's a pretty good guarantee. Also, there are a number of Iron Maiden. And this one, I'm not sure. When you see this, this might be gone already, because I don't even have this at home. And they did Fear of the Dark a couple of years ago. I saw them at Power Trip as well. Such a killer song. Good album as well. But Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, $35.99. There you go. Get yourself a little fantastic artwork on the cover and some heavier music. All right. These guys won't fall into the metal category, but they'll fall into the heavier category. And this is the first band that I ever saw live. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that before in the videos on here. I know I've mentioned it in my other personal YouTube page. But anyway, Nazareth, this is greatest hits. This is $10. You can't go wrong. Great band. not really performing anymore. Well, I think they might be, but there's not a lot of Nazareth left anymore. But greatest hits, good stuff. First band I ever saw back live with my mom back at the Saskatoon Arena. No, not at Sask Place, at the asbestos-filled downtown arena. Another band I've seen a couple of times, and this is Kiss and Animalize. Yes, it's the non-makeup version of Kiss. It's the only one around. That's not true. I think we've got a copy of the originals over there as well. 20 bucks, a nice clean copy of Animalize. So if you're looking for some non-makeup Kiss, there you go. Hey, look, it's Lemmy again. I need to have some more slides, I guess. I'm not sure. Every time I look up. Helix is a band that I have also seen live. I've seen almost all these guys, but not the next one. Anyway, Walking the Razor's Edge, good Canadian rock and roll. Helix, $15. There you go. An album that should not be here. One of the 12 things, the heavy edition, that should not be here. And yeah, it's going to be more than 12 albums, but those two for new ones counted as one. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous. Irish band, you know them well from stuff like Whiskey in the Jar and The Boys Are Back in Town. $7. It's in decent shape. It's not in perfect shape, but it's in pretty decent shape. This one's probably been to a couple of parties, but there you go. Live and Dangerous from Thin Lizzy for $7. And away you go. If you ever pick something up and is not what you were expecting for the price you paid for it, bring it back and we'll get you something different. Crocus and the Blitz, their version of Ballroom Blitz on here. Midnight Maniac, I'm pretty sure that's on here too. Excuse me, got a bit of a cold. I'll try not to breathe on you if you come in. Yeah, Midnight Maniac, there you go. I was pretty sure, but still. The Blitz from Crocus, $15 for that one. A few to go here. UFO, good stuff. You probably know them from the song Doctor Doctor. But they've had some other stuff, and it's just good rock and roll, straightforward, good old 70s rock and roll. UFO, that is No Place to Run, and that is $15. Another band from, not mostly the 70s, 80s. This is actually from the 80s, I do believe. I won't take your time up looking for the date, but this is Rainbow and The Shape. If you notice an edit, that's because I started coughing quite a bit, so I'm going to have to get that one out of there, I think. I might not, but I should. Anyway, Bent Out of Shape from Rainbow is a good one, $10 for that. And Wally Hatchet, more so southern rock and roll, but still good stuff and fantastic cover art if, guys with axes and stuff is your jam. Flirtin' with Disaster, probably their biggest album, $10. Nice copy of Molly Hatchet, Flirtin' with Disaster. And then to finish us off, it's a threefer, but it'll only count as one again. So, Sabbath started it, I would say, the metal, and Led Zeppelin continued it and grew it as well, I would think. As I said, not necessarily the metal edition, but it is certainly the hard rock edition. Why does the same picture keep coming up? I don't know. I thought I had a whole bunch in there. Maybe it's just every once in a while when I'm looking. Anyway, we have got 2 copies of Led Zeppelin 2. This is a Canadian edition back in the day. Cover's not perfect, but not bad. Led Zeppelin 2, $30. A Canadian copy of that. We also have the Deluxe 2LP 180-gram vinyl edition, remastered by Mr. Page himself, and that was done a few years ago now. That is $45. And then if you're looking for a little Stairway to Heaven and or everything else that's on this fantastic album, Led Zeppelin 4, Led Zeppelin Zoso, Led Zeppelin, whatever you want to call it, Led Zeppelin, the Old Man with the Sticks on His Back album. Anyway, $25. It's in decent shape. It's here. Again, if you ever pick something up at the price you paid for it, if you're not happy, bring it back and we will make it right. There you go. So, to recap, thank you very, very much for 1 year here at On a Vinyl. Of course, On AV has been around for a long time, well known, well respected here in Regina. On a Vinyl, the vinyl department for the last year, we do appreciate that. 12 things that shouldn't be here, there's that. There's lots of other stuff. There's lots from the Pat and Harry collection. There's lots of new stuff that just went out on Saturday. There's some new sealed stuff as well, including the Pantera and the Maiden. There's other ones of those. There's a Sepultura in there as well. There's a Sex Pistols, never mind the Bullocks. Plus, there's the existing stuff that we had sealed as well. And or if you're looking to order something, let me know. We can do that as well. Won't take up much more of your time. We are at 1355 Cornwall here in Regina, Saskatchewan. Well, or if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, whichever you see this on, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, and or you can email me at joe@onav.ca. All right, there's Nita. She is the guitar player for Alice Cooper, and if you get a chance, go and see them because you will not be disappointed. I have seen Alice Cooper 15 times, I think. That might be a stretch of 1 or 2, but every time Alice Cooper comes, I go and see him because he is fantastic. And look, there it is, Black Sabbath, the start of it all. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know, and we hope to see you in to pick up one of the 12 things that should not be here. Bye-bye.